Welcome to Live Interactive English. Hello everyone, I'm Karen.
And I'm Mike, and we are here in the middle of the colorful world of glow sticks. As you can see, there are dozens of glow sticks all around us, or surrounded. Look at all the beautiful light. But as we were reading this yesterday and learning that it's a chemical reaction that happens when these two chemicals mix, normally on their own, they're both boring chemicals. Maybe they're both clear or, look like water.
There's no light.
And then you mix them together and suddenly they start to glow. It made me realize that that is pretty cool. And we should salute Dr. Chandros was his name, I believe.
think that's Chandros,
The guy who apparently invented them. This, though, isn't really new, right? I mean, there are animals that use a chemical reaction to glow. Right, like fireflies.
That's true.
Right, I think that's a chemical reaction too. And then, of course, those fish that live deep underwater, angler fish and things like that, they glow.
So you can find these things actually in nature, right?
Well, I mean, nature often has invented things that we've managed to copy, but nature did it, a long time ago and without a bunch of scientists and doctors.
So it was probably inspired by our nature, right?
Exactly right, and very much the color of a glow stick and the color of a firefly or one of those glowing fish, or when you can be lucky enough to be on one of those beaches where the water at night will start to glow because
like
of the little
bluish,
animals.
right?
Yeah. I think that happens in Matsu.
That's right, I saw pictures of that too.
Yeah, so it is kind of cool, but it is also something that Mother Nature's like, yeah, I did that a long time ago. She's always impressing us, isn't she? But still, you can't take an angler fish to a party. It's true. You shouldn't wave around fireflies at the next Jolin concert. It's not nice to the fireflies. So let's stick with glow sticks when we're doing our fun human activities. And actually today we're going to be learning about how glow sticks went from emergency lighting, which they're still useful for, to their much more common use today, fun. Fun things to have at concerts and parties and other events like that. So let's have some fun with some glow sticks. Today, glow sticks are popular at music festivals thanks to the son of a factory worker who made them for the military. The family had a large number of the sticks stored in the garage. In 1971, the son and 6 of his friends decided to take backpacks full of them to a rock concert. As night fell, the group of boys threw hundreds into the crowd, and people went wild. Most glow sticks keep working for up to 12 hours. If you want them to last longer, you can put them in the freezer, although this does make the light dimmer. Conversely, warmer temperatures make the light brighter, but the sticks don't last as long. Glow sticks are also generally safe, even if they break. However, the liquid inside can irritate the skin and eyes, so they should still be handled with care.
So today we're looking at day 2 of the colorful world of glow sticks, and we learned that it has many uses, right? Like military uses as well, or emergency.
Sure.
So today we're going to talk about how we use it for fun.
Exactly right. They're useful in all sorts of ways. And as I said, I bet you more glow sticks are bought for fun these days than to take out on an emergency or camping or in the army. So let's look at that side of it. It says, today glow sticks are popular at music festivals thanks to the son of a factory worker who made them for the military. That's an interesting little way to get them introduced to music festivals. There we could also say parties and concerts and, just fun things. And often they do involve music and lots of people getting together to have fun and listen to the music. But apparently it was the son of a factory worker. So there's a man who works in a factory. They make glow sticks and they sell them to the army. And then I guess this guy brought some glow sticks home, and his son one day was like, hey, Dad, if you're not using those glow sticks, I have a great idea. It says the family had a large number of the sticks stored in the garage. Why is his father taking glow sticks from the factory and putting them in the garage? I guess they had too many, and the boss was like, hey, take some home for Halloween or something like that. Who knows? Anyways, so these things are being kept at their home, but not in the home, in the car home. And that's kind of what a garage is. It's like a home for your car when you're lucky enough to have somewhere to park your car around your house. We can also talk about garages being a place to fix a car. That is also true. Or there might be a big garage where you can park your car at the airport or when you go to a concert or something like that, a public garage. But this one would be more like one attached to your home or next to your home. And in many places where people are lucky enough to have a large amount of land, they live in a house probably, they might have a small little space to park their car and keep it nice and safe and dry. In Canada in the winter where it snows,
that's right.
If you have a garage, it's a big help because you don't have to dig the snow out from all around your car after a big storm. So think of a garage as a little house for your car and other useful things. People often keep their tools or bicycles,
that's
gardening
right.
stuff, and glow sticks in the garage. Here's another interesting thing. We keep all our spare clothes in the garage.
So this is kind of like an extra storage for your home as well, right?
It can be for all sorts of junk.
Okay, let's continue. In 1971, the son and 6 of his friends decided to take backpacks full of them to a rock concert.
Cool.
As night fell, the group of boys threw hundreds into the crowd and people went wild. So I guess that would be like the very, very first time that people see them at a concert, right?
I imagine so. That must have been absolutely incredible.
Exactly. And people must have been very, very excited because they went wild. That means they went all crazy. It's like, woohoo, what is this new thing? We have never seen it before.
Very cool. And also cool that they threw them into the crowd. I mean, these are small. Hopefully no one got hit by them, but it's nice that they didn't set up a table and sell them. They gave them away for free. So that's a really fun thing.
Because they could have sold them.
I guess they could.
Hello， 大家好，我是 Hanny。我们在前一天的课程读到，最初的荧光棒是为军事用途和紧急照明设计的。那么如今，荧光棒在音乐节都非常受欢迎。那这要多亏于一个为军队制作荧光棒的工厂工人他的儿子。这一家人的车库里面有存放大量的荧光棒。那在1971年，这个儿子和他的朋友们决定带着装满荧光棒的背包去参加一场摇滚演唱会。当夜幕降临，他们把数百根的荧光棒抛向人群，然后人们就瞬间陷入了狂热。Go wild 就可以表达为之疯狂，变得兴奋、疯狂、欢呼的意思。那么单字 garage 它表示车库，它也有汽车修理厂的意思。那老师们谈到车库用来存放杂物时，有提到 storage 这个字 ，S-T-O-R-A-G-E storage 这个名词可以表达储藏或是储存的意思。那刚刚说大量荧光棒，我们这边要介绍 a number of 加名词，表示一些什么什么，后面是接复数可数名词。number 的前面可以加入 large 或者是 huge 来修饰，表达大量的什么，许多什么。例如 a large number of people have volunteered to help， 有许多人自愿帮忙。那我们接回到课文中。
Okay, and now it says most glow sticks keep working for up to 12 hours. If you want them to last longer, you can put them in the freezer. Although this does make the light dimmer. Okay, so they do last for a very, very long time.
12 hours,
right?
half a day. Yeah.
12 hours without using any batteries. That is crazy.
It is.
And then if you put them in the freezer, they can probably last, even over 12 hours. But they said that the light would be dimmer. That means not as bright. But I guess it's okay.
I guess so, but it's in the freezer. You can't see it. So it's not really being useful. But yes, I guess
That's
if you
true.
need to take a break with your light and then use it later, stick it in the freezer. And then it says conversely, in the same but opposite kind of way, warmer temperatures make the light brighter, but the sticks don't last as long. Oh, okay. So if you're using a glow stick in the winter in Taiwan, it'll last a little bit longer than in the summer when the temperatures are much higher, but the glow stick will last a little bit longer in those colder temperatures, but not be as bright. So that clearly the temperature has a big effect on the chemicals and what's going on inside the stick.
That's very interesting because I never knew that.
No, I didn't know that either.
And now, glow sticks are also generally safe, even if they break.
Okay.
However, the liquid inside can irritate the skin and eyes, so they should still be handled with care. So although it's not harmful, but if you drop some, it might irritate your skin. So what does it mean when I say irritate? So that is to irritate, that is a verb. To irritate means to maybe to annoy or make someone sometimes angry or impatient or make something sore or inflamed. And that's what we mean when we talk about it's on your skin. It would irritate your skin, make it maybe you would have a rash, it would turn a little bit red, it will hurt or itch a little bit.
Okay, I think the best thing is just to keep the chemicals inside the stick. Don't break the stick. And of course, whatever you do, don't swallow what's in there or get it in your eyes, some sensitive part. These are chemicals that are not really fit to be, eaten by people.
大多数荧光棒可以持续发光长达12小时。如果想让它们维持更久，可以把它们放进冷冻柜里，但这确实会让光变得比较暗。文中用到 dimmer。dimmer 是形容词 dim 它的比较级，那么 dim 表示昏暗的，所以这个 dimmer 就表示较暗的。另外课文用到 if you want 什么什么 you can 怎么样怎么样来表达如果想怎么样可以怎么样。我们这边是要介绍 if 它可以引导表示条件的副词子句，表示现在或未来可能发生的情况时，就是我们在指未来情况的话呢 if 子句的动词要用现在式代替未来式，那它的句型是if 主词加动词，逗号，主词加上 will、can 或是 may 再加原形动词，或者是呢，主要子句的部分你可以用祈使句表达。我们造2个例句 ：If you feel sleepy, go take a nap。如果你觉得困，就去小睡一下。If we don't hurry, we will miss the flight。如果不快一点，我们会错过班机。好，那课文接着提到说，荧光棒即使断裂，一般来说还是安全的。然而，里面的液体可能会刺激皮肤和眼睛，所以还是要小心处理。Irritate 这个动词就表示刺激，像刺激身体部位，它还可以表达使发痒、疼痛。Karen 老师在解释单字时有提到这个 inflamed，inflamed 是形容发炎的，还有提到 rash。rash 表示疹子。那这边还有一个重点是 even if 它表示即使就算，是用来引导条件或假设情况，强调无论情况是否成立都不影响结果。举例来说 You should wear sunscreen even if it's cloudy outside。 即使外面阴天，你也应该擦防晒。好，接回课文中。
All right, guys, we'll take a quick break there, and then we will be back with more about glow sticks. I think glow sticks, they have a really bright future.
That's true.
These days, the bright lights of glow sticks are a common feature of fun events, as their vibrant colors can add excitement to any occasion. The sticks are proof that a little bit of chemistry can create a lot of enjoyment. So, the next time you crack a glow stick, remember the science and history behind the glow.
Welcome back, everyone. So before the break, we were talking about how we used glow sticks for fun, because at the beginning, we used them for military uses or for emergency, right? So remember, the son of the factory worker who actually made the glow sticks for the military actually introduced it to the public, right?
That's right. They had a bunch of glow sticks just sitting in a few boxes at home in the garage. This young guy and I guess his friends brought it to a concert, cracked them, made them glow,
into the
crowd. Threw them out there, and people were super excited. It says these days, the bright lights of glow sticks are a common feature of fun events like music festivals and concerts, as we mentioned, as their vibrant colors can add excitement to any occasion. Well, I guess that's probably true. And of course, at concerts, usually it's quite dark, right? People might hold up their cell phones.
Oh, that's true.
Back in the old days, when more people smoked, you'd hold up a lighter, and it creates this magical kind of giant birthday cake kind of feeling, doesn't it?
It's very pretty.
It is very pretty, yeah, and it kind of brings the crowd together, so it can add excitement to any occasion. An occasion, we use this word to kind of talk about some kind of special event or something that you go to that isn't normal, isn't part of your daily life or your weekly routine. So it could be a concert, a birthday party, a wedding, or something like that. We can also have occasions that are a little sadder, like a funeral or something. Don't bring glow sticks to a funeral unless the person who died asked you to. So some occasions would not be okay for glow sticks, but most occasions or special events would probably be okay because many occasions are about fun and celebration and getting together with people and having a grand time. For example, it was a special occasion, so they all went out for a nice meal. Yeah, a nice dinner, a party, getting together with some friends for some drinks or whatever. These are the kinds of things you do for happy celebrations and occasions.
That's right. Now, the sticks are proof that a little bit of chemistry can create a lot of enjoyment. So the next time you crack a glow stick, remember the science and history behind the glow. And that's definitely true. Sometimes we have these convenient things or some cool things, but we don't know where they came from.
Right.
But now we know because we learned about the glow sticks, right?
Yeah, and it's also interesting how it's kind of changed from being one thing to being another thing, and it's much more well-known and popular.
Exactly. And right now we're looking at this word here, proof, and that is a noun. Proof means evidence or something that shows something is true. So for example, you can say, this photograph is proof that I am telling the truth.
Okay, well then I will just have to take your word for it. All right, we also had that word chemistry. Yeah, we're talking about chemicals mixing. Remember, it's those two chemicals. They mix, they create that magic glow. When we're studying chemicals and how they work and how they interact with everything else in the world, that is chemistry. There's often 3 different types of science you'll study in high school: biology about living things, physics about the world, the physical world we live in, moving objects and stuff, and chemistry, which is about chemicals. Basically, everything in the world is made up of chemicals, and they act and react in lots of different and interesting ways. And hopefully you have a good chemistry teacher, because I didn't. I got very confused. For example, I got an A in the chemistry exam. I'm so pleased. Well done. Good for you. I didn't.
Chemistry was a little bit hard for me
Chemistry
too.
was a challenge. I'm interested in it, but it is kind of a mind bender. All right, we also had the word crack.
That's right. So to crack means to break apart with a snapping sound. So we said that if you want to glow, the glow sticks to glow, then you have to crack or bend it, right? For the two liquids to actually mix together. So for example, you can say, Timmy cracked a couple of eggs into the frying pan.
I'm glad he did that. Cooking the egg in the shell is a bad idea. I do know that chemistry. That is a bad idea.
课文提到，荧光棒鲜艳的色彩可以为任何场合增添兴奋感。它证明了一点点的化学可以创造出许多乐趣。下次同学们把荧光棒折弯的时候，你可以回想看看这2天所学到的荧光棒的历史还有原理。好，我们的单字 occasion 它表示场合或是重大活动。Proof 是名词，表示证明、证据。Chemistry 表示化学或是化学特性。Mike 老师觉得化学这门科目很难，会让人脑筋打结。老师用到 mind bender， 它表示令人困惑、难以理解的事物。我们也可以用复合形容词 mind bending 来描述令人匪夷所思的或者是费解的。下一个单字 crack。Crack 当动词可以表达断裂，使断裂、破裂或裂开。那这边还有一个重点是 the next time 主词加动词，它表示下次时。The next time 它具有连接词功能，用来引导时间副词子句。举例来说 ，Let's meet up next time you're in town。下次你进城时，我们碰个面吧。好，接回到课文中。
All right. What do you think, guys? We have a what do you think question here for you. Why do you think people enjoy using glow sticks?
Well, first of all, I think glow sticks are really colorful and they are cool to look at. That is why people find them fun.
Glow sticks are popular because they have cool light and people like cool light.
At night, of course.
Because it's more interesting than dark.
That's true.
I think it's pretty simple there. All right, guys, so enjoy your glow sticks safely and do dispose of them carefully as well. But yeah, when you're at a concert, maybe grab yourself a glow stick. And if you have an extra one, pass it over to me. I've never really played with one before.
Oh, okay.
My life is so empty.
I'll invite you to the next kids' party.
Please do. Let's just have a glow stick party. Leave the kids at home.
Okay. We'll see you guys next time.
Bye-bye. Today, glow sticks are popular at music festivals thanks to the son of a factory worker who made them for the military. The family had a large number of the sticks stored in the garage. In 1971, the son and 6 of his friends decided to take backpacks full of them to a rock concert. As night fell, the group of boys threw hundreds into the crowd, and people went wild. Most glow sticks keep working for up to 12 hours. If you want them to last longer, you can put them in the freezer, although this does make the light dimmer. Conversely, warmer temperatures make the light brighter, but the sticks don't last as long. Glow sticks are also generally safe, even if they break. However, the liquid inside can irritate the skin and eyes, so they should still be handled with care. These days, the bright lights of glow sticks are a common feature of fun events, as their vibrant colors can add excitement to any occasion. The sticks are proof that a little bit of chemistry can create a lot of enjoyment. So, the next time you crack a glow stick, remember the science and history behind the glow.
最后，我们来复习今天课文里的单字文法。那单字的部分有 garage， 它表示车库，是名词 ；occasion 表示场合、重大活动，也是名词。Proof 表示证明、证据，是名词。那么 chemistry 也是名词，表示化学或化学特性。Crack 则是当动词，它表示断裂，使断裂、破裂、裂开。那文法的部分，我们第一个学到 a number of 加名词，表示一些什么，后面要接复数可数名词。Number 前面可以加入 large 或者是 huge 来修饰。第二个重点学到 if 可以引导表示条件的副词子句，表示现在或未来可能发生的情况时，句型可以用到 if 主词加动词，逗号祈使句。那主要子句的部分也可以用主词加上 will、can 或是 may 加原形动词。第三个重点学到 even if 表示即使、就算，用来引导条件或是假设情况，强调无论情况是否成立都不影响结果。第四个学到 the next time 主词加动词，表示下次怎么样的时候。好，那以上就是今天的讲解，同学别走开，马上回来哦。
That was a good workout.
That was a really good workout, but I'm really hungry now.
Well, you know, after a good workout, that means it's time to carbo load.
Carbo load?
You know, it's like when you eat a lot of carbs, rice, bread, pasta, all of the good stuff.
Oh, that sounds so good. Okay, let's go and have breakfast.
Start you off with something that I think a lot of people will know. It's called a karachi bao.
Or a crispy chicken sandwich.
Yes, or burger. Dun, 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 dun. Oh, look at that.
Yeah.
Look at that. So what makes this a breakfast is probably the egg. That kind of gives it the breakfast
That's
feel.
true. That's true.
Okay, moving on to something I don't really understand and I don't really agree with is this sandwich. I could have just made you one.
Okay, this is where you're very wrong. The best part of all, because I hate eating crust, I didn't even ask. The breakfast place already gave me 切边. Look at how thoughtful that is. Okay, we have one last thing. Another one of my favorite.
厚片吐司. Foreigners though, please don't fret, don't worry, don't look at your toast and think, oh my goodness, what happened to it? Why is it swollen?
Why is it so fat?
It's fine, it's
Yes.
normal. It's actually thick cut toast.
Yes, and it's very unique to Taiwan. The best thing is, you might look at it and think it's just chocolate spread, but what makes it different is they put it back in the oven so that the chocolate has like this crispy,
Flaky, crusty, textury thing.
Yeah.
But that's all we have for today.
And if you have a question about how to say something in English, you can message us here. What are we pointing at? Doesn't matter, they'll see it.
Kiwi later.